In the name of the Creator of universes, there is only one of them. One Creator for Jews, for Muslims, for Christians, and for those people who don't believe such a thing exists, or they don't know. Creator is one, who is the unified field. I described what it is in the book Holy Vegan Earth. This picture, I painted it a few years ago for helping description of the sentence that he says, Allahu Samad, God, the Creator of universes, is filled like a ball of steel which is filled, impenetrable. Filled means complete, means it includes everything. It had a long description how it works. Read it in the book. Now, this is video number 5. The slide 1 of 57. We have 57 slides now. 10:16. Chapter 10 of Quran, number 16. Sentence 16. قُلْ لَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ مَا تَلَوْتَهُ عَلَيْكُمْ وَلَا أَدْرَاكُمْ بِهِ, etc. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Tell them, if God didn't want, He would not have told me to tell you these stuff. Because I have been living among you humans a lifetime, 58 years. Normally, I was a computer programmer, writing computer programs, making a living like everybody. But he said, now, it's your job to go and tell these things to people. And ask them nothing, ask them no money. Benny Hinn, all of these television preachers, any priest of Christianity, any priest of Muslim, which is Mullah, any rabbi of Jew, any Brahman of Hindu who charges 1 cent for preaching word of God should be decapitated. Because God said, لا تشتروا دين الله بثمنا قليلا. Do not sell my religion for a small money. You want to preach? You have to do your finances some other way. Live whatever you do, you do it, and preach for God free. Nobody is allowed to charge a cent for preaching word of God. If they do, you are breaking word of God, they should be killed. You can charge people, ask people to give you money for building of the mosque or church or advertising for God and matters like that. But you cannot spend it for your life. You cannot buy food with that money. You cannot spend that money that you get from people for personal matters. So, why you don't think? 10:16, why you don't think? Why am I doing this? Because He told me to. The proof that I am Moses is in the book and in previous videos. The slide 2, 1:1/8, chapter 11, sentence 8. If we hold back from them the punishment for the limited time, they will say, what happened? Why didn't God send a big calamity over us yet? And when the day comes, they will see what they were making fun of it, huh? Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Wait until it comes. Then you will understand. And I said before, explained very well, there are 3 types of Judgment Day. When you die, you will be judged. And one, that everybody will be resurrected at the end of the time of this system of material life, material world. And this one that God is talking about, judgment day of nations. When nations are unjust, there will come a punishment, a huge, painful, large punishment. Millions of you, I hope billions of you corpse eaters will die, will pain. We will burn alive in the World War III that is planned. Why? Because you are unjust. You are unjust to animals, and you will pay for it. 75:25. تظن أن يفعل به فاقرة. They are already fearful that a back-breaking punishment is over their head and will fall soon. Yes, I know. Look at your Hollywood movies. You are all filled with fear of death and burning alive in World War III and other matters that I have described in the book. Wait. Unjust nations will be punished. Injustice to animals. All of you must become vegan. Kill animals, you will be decapitated, you will be burned alive in the scale of billions. Just wait. 95:6. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير الممنون. Except then those who are believers in God, in the Creator of universes. And amal al-salihat, amal al-salih, action that is the best action that they can do. These type of people will not be punished. Will not feel the big pain that is over the planet Earth. And they will receive rewards without question. 112/1 112. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Tell God is impenetrable. God is complete. God needs nothing. I described 112 in many tens of pages in the book with paintings and described how it is. Tell them there is only one God. It's not one God for Jews, one for Muslims, one for Christians, one for Hindus. Hindus have 200 gods. They are all nonsense. The most stupid people of the planet are Indians. Why? Well, just look at their religion. Religion of prehistoric. 3,000 gods. These are all nonsense. There is only one. The Creator of universes is one. And He is impenetrable, complete, perfection of everything, includes everything, needs nothing. You 7 billion pests, you die in a second. Nobody cares in the whole civilized universes. You live, nobody cares. You die, nobody cares. Why? Because you are barbarian, savages, corpse eaters, prehistoric dogs. And the God doesn't care too. Cares only about those who are just. Injustice will be paid back with pain, large. 26:143, chapter 26. Inni lakum rasulun amin. I am messenger of God, trustworthy. I am trusted by God. And these matters that I am telling you, I have no reason to change anything. These sentences I didn't choose from the book. In different times, in different years, in different hours, God sent some numbers. I see what is it. This is the content. I record it. And after a while I make a video to tell you. 72/7. وَأَنَّهُمْ ظَنُّوا كَمَا ظَنَنْتُمْ أَنْ لَمْ يَبْعَثَ اللَّهُ أَحَدًا. They were thinking that God will not send any messenger anymore. Oh yeah, will do. Because this is pattern of God. First, you pests, human barbarian dogs, start making injustice on the earth. Then God says, send a messenger to warn you. If you continue, I'm going to kill you all. Some will listen, majority will not listen, and then the punishment will come. Remember time of flood? Noah, sheep, animals were rescued, and all of you were killed. Only 8 people were left. Noah, his wife, 3 sons, and 3 wives of their sons. 8 people populated all of this planet with you pests, corpse eaters. What a shame. Remember Pharaoh, the sea. Remember nations of Ad, Aikes, Samud. Hundreds of them. I have written many of them in the book. God told me and I told you. You think you can keep doing injustice, breaking laws of God, and nothing will happen? Wait. You are thinking we'll not send any messenger? Yes, send. But Muhammad was Khatamul Nabi'in. Muhammad, 1400 years ago, was the last prophet. I am repeat. I am Moses. I came again to warn you about the last calamity over the planet Earth. 77:28. Wailun yawma idhin lil mukazzibin. Hell for those people who deny it. There is a well in the hell. That well, Wail, is the name of that well. Let all of you deniers go to that well in the hell. I don't say, open your heart, Jesus come to it, close your heart, have faith. This is bull. Reasoning. When I say there is a God, I wrote reasoning for existence of God in the book. Go and read and learn. When I say I am Moses, I have reasoning, I have proof. I described about it before. Any belief without reasoning and proof worth 0. If you are stupid and read those reasoning and don't understand, ask someone clever to describe it for you. If you are too stupid, don't even read that. Then what can I do? Well, in the hell for you, you will be burned, and when you are in the fire of hell, you will understand. 55:18. فَبَأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Which one of the blessings of God are you denying? Everything that you have is given to you by God. The food that you eat, the oxygen that you breathe, which you don't deserve it, the clothes that you are wearing, the money that you have in the bank, the job that you have, the family, the friend, the future that you have, everything that you have. You just think about it. You haven't done anything for that. God gave you. Which one of them are you denying? You still get all of these things from God and deny? Well in the hell for you. If you have brain, read the reasoning and proofs in the book and learn. Then you have beliefs based on brain. Seven, 127. قال الملأ من قوم فرعون أتذر موسى وقومه ليفسدوا في الأرض. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, was an ass. He was killing the men and keeping the women. Why he was keeping the women? You should think about it and work it out. Mala, rich people of his time said, oh, this Moses come here and he wants to destroy all of the earth and he is going to make problem for us. Yes, I did make problem for him. We killed him and his soldiers, all of them, together in the sea with the power of God. I didn't have any power. Now this is a katana. At that time I had a piece of wood. I described what that wood is in the book. Always rich people of time of Muhammad were against him. Rich people of time of Jesus were against him. Rich people of my time at that time were against me. Rich people have a lot to lose. They stole, they cheated, they collected money unjustly, and if justice is going to be spread on the earth, they will lose. Therefore, they are against messengers of God. $566. If you people who are Muslim, who are Christian, who are Jew, follow your own books, if you do that, God will give you money, will give you prosperity, will give you happiness. But you don't do it. How many of you pissed have read your Quran in Arabic and know how it is, what it is written in it? How many of you pissed have read your Torah and Bible and know what God says and do it? How many of you are acting based on commands of God? How many of you are following 11 commandments every day? How many percentage? 1%? I doubt it. What you do is wrong. Your life is wrong. Sit there, close the door, close the window, TV, radio, all off, internet off, meditate 2 hours, write on a piece of paper and pencil which one of the actions that you do every day in your miserable life is against those 11 commandments. 11 commandments. Number 11 is every human must become vegan. This is the new law. Then you will see your life is inconsistent with commands of God. Therefore, you are miserable. 1803. The worst action, the worst deeds. قل هل ننبئكم بأخسرين أعمالا. Do you want I tell you which action is the worst of any action that you can imagine to do? الذين زل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا. Those people that their efforts, that their work in this material life, in this near life, this worthless life of this life, this planet, that you are living in it, in the material life, in your day-to-day dog life that you do, their actions are on the path of destruction and they think we are doing something. Just look at your YouTube, look at your internet, look at your newspapers and magazines and books. 99% of every action, every business that you do is garbage and useless, destructive for your soul, destructive for others. And you still think, oh, I'm doing something. Oh yeah? Think, use your brain. Compare your life and your actions with standards of God that I have written list of them in the book. Then you will see, judge yourself. We are judging you based on standards of God. You are a worthless garbage. You should die and burn in hell. And it will happen. You judge yourself before the judgment. And change. 48, statement 8. إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ شَاهِدًا مُبَشِّرًا وَنَذِيرًا. Indeed, I, God, sent you, Moses, me, right now, in this time, 2019, I sent you to do 3 things. Shahidan, be witness of injustice that they are doing. 2 animals, 50 billion animals you dogs kill and eat like a dog that you are. Mubashiran, give them good news. If you stop, if you follow all 11 commandments, and everyone become vegan, Mubashiran, good news, you will live and prosper. Wanazira, warn them. If you keep doing injustice, You will all burn alive soon. 70 الذين كذبوا بالكتاب وبما أرسلنا به رسلنا فسوف يعلمون. Those who deny the book, deny Quran, Bible, Torah, and deny this last book of God, the holy week on earth, those people who deny it. You stupid people deny things without reading it. Go and read it first before accepting or denying. How dumb you are. Atheists. Go and read proofs of God. If you don't understand, ask somebody to help you. I have written 7 proofs of God in that book. From simple to complex mathematical. Depends on how much brain you have. Choose one of them that you understand. You will see there is God and that's the reason. And this is book of God and that is the reason. And I am Moses and this is the reasoning. You deny that? You deny what we, God, sent to our messengers? سوف يعلمون. Very soon they will understand. And I'm warning you about the large disaster which is planned for this ball of dirt, that you all will burn alive. سوف يعلمون. Soon you will know. Slide 15. وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. I, Moses, messenger of God, in this year 2019, I am inviting you to the path of God. Like a bright light in your dark life, I am the bright light. I show you what to do to live your miserable life and go to the light of God. And light is His light. I don't have any light on my own. Light is knowledge that He gave me to give you. 16, slide 16, 14/31. قل لعبادي الذين آمنوا, tell my servants, Jews, Muslims, Christians, and Hindus, those who have brain and have one God, Bhagavan, Vishnu. There is only one God. Tell them, Yarimun Salat, you have to do your pranayama every day. Salat is the thing that Muslims do 20 minutes, before sunrise, noon, etc., 5 times a day, every time 3-4 minutes, totally 20 minutes, is useless. Present Salat means connection to God, prayer connection to God, that I brought is at least 3 hours a day. Before sunrise, before sunset. Before sunrise, 1.5 hour, before sunset, 1.5 hour. You will sit there and do meditation, pranayama, the way that I wrote in the book. 20 minutes is useless, that's why you are miserable. It's not enough. 1,000 years ago, life was simpler, yes, it was enough. Now it is not. It's increased. 1.5 hour in the morning, 1.5 hour before sunset. Yogimus Salat. Do that, you connect to God, then He will guide you. Then your material life will improve, and you will go to heaven, and you will not die in the big calamity which is planned. وَيُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيَةً. And give away from your heart, from your money. Your wallet, I don't have any wallet. That wallet is your life, is your God. From that money, give away to animals for justice. Obvious and hidden. Somehow, sometimes when people see, so they learn and they do, and sometimes without people knowing it. Why? Because if you always do it in front of everybody, you are show off. It worth zero. Sometimes you have to be sincere with your own self, that I am doing it so these couple of people see and learn and they do too. And most of the time, without anybody knows, from your money give away for creating justice for animals. من قبل أن يأتي يوم لا بيع فيه ولا حلال, before the day comes, before that day, before the day of calamity. Slide 70. وأطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول. And listen to God and listen to my messenger, which is me, Moses at this time. واحذروا فإن توليتم فاعلموا إنما على رسولنا البلاغ المبين. And you should know, if you listen or not, nobody cares. Job of our messenger is just describe everything for you clearly. عليك البلاغ علينا الحساب. God says your job is describing for them clearly so they understand. They do it or not is their job. Judging them is my job. God will judge you soon. 82:19 يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا. The day that you have no power over anybody, you have no power over yourself, you have no power at all, zilch, zero. You just sit there and will be judged and go to hell. Or, if you have been doing amal saleh, the best thing that you can do for justice, for animals, you will get reward. Al-amr yawma'izin lillah. Command and judgment only belongs to God at that time, at that day. 19. وَالصُّبْحِ إِذَا أَسْفَرَ. And out to the day when its brightness is spreading everywhere. Next one, 101. قُلْ انظروا ماذا في السماوات وما في الأرض وما تغنى الآيات والنذر عن قوم لا يؤمنون. Tell them, observe what is in the samawat wal ard, universes and the earth. But none of these signs, none of my signs is enough for them. وانظر, warn them, قوم لا يؤمنون, warn those people who have no belief. I don't say have belief just because Moses said so, no. Have belief because Moses wrote these reasonings for you clearly in the book, and learn and have belief. 46:9 قُلْ مَا كُنْتُ بِدْعًا مِنَ الرُّسُلِ. He says, I am not very special exception among messengers, I'm just one of the messengers. He chose me to tell you these things. وَمَا أَدْرِي مَا يُفْعَلْ بِي وَلَا بِكُمْ. And I don't know what's going to happen to me and what's going to happen to you, because I don't know you. It's conditional. If you follow 11 commandments, you will be alright. If not, you will be burned alive. I don't know. Hopefully I follow the stuff that he tells me to do, and I'll be okay too. But I don't know. إِنْ أَتَّبَعِ إِلَّا مَا يُوحَى. Except that I know I have to follow stuff that he tells me. And what he tells me, he says, go and tell them. Go and warn them. They are unjust. I kill unjust people. I burn unjust people alive in this life. Make them miserable and painful and die, and then I burn them again in hell. Warning. مَا أَنَا إِلَّا نَذِيرٌ مُبِينٌ. Indeed, I am nothing except a warner, clearly warning you. Injustice to animals will pay back by 7 billion human pests die with pain in World War III. Hopefully soon, you dead better than alive, you dogs. Slide 22 and 23. The same. Tell them, I am a messenger of God, and I don't know what's going to happen to me or you, and I'm warning you. This appeared twice. At the end of one day, and again a few days later, I started talking with the God and sent this again. Warning you. 30:41 ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسب أيدي الناس ليذيقهم بعض الذي يعملوا لعلهم يرجعون. Destruction is everywhere, in the sea, on the land, because of what you human pests have done. Everything is going down. Everything is being destroyed, and it's your fault. You did it. You didn't follow commands of God. You didn't follow commands of prophets. Now you are destroying your life, destroying the planet that will kill you all. Hopefully you see these destructions and return to God. And you see what you have done? You sit there and think, oh man, just listen to Moses. What does he say? He said, go vegan. Don't kill animals, don't kill 50 billion innocent people a year. Then karma of this injustice does not cut your head. $38.15 وما ينظر هؤلاء إلا صيحة واحدة ما لها من فواق. And you will not see except that one sound that will destroy you all. And there will not be any delay. How does it work? I described in the book in tens of pages with graphics. 577 قل يا أهل الكتاب لا تغلوا في دينكم غير الحق. Tell them, hey, you, people of the book, it means Muslims, Christians and Jews, do not exaggerate what you do, and it is unjust. ولا تتبعوا أهواء قوم قد ضلوا من قبل. Don't follow desires of those people who were on the path of destruction in the past and now. You are supposed to be people of the book of God. Read your book. Don't follow this material life. Don't follow leaders of this material life. They are in the path of destruction. They are guiding you to the worst path, that you will be miserable in this life and die and go to hell after you're dead. Follow your books, and the last book that I, God, sent through Moses, Holy Week on Earth. Update your old books. Quran, Torah, Bible, all should be updated. Everything related to animals, use and misuse, anything should be crossed out with red line. You should not have any dealing with animals except in kindness to them. You are not allowed to kill them, experiment, eating, anything. This is commandment number 11, which is updating every single book of God in the past. 35:42 وَأَقْسَمُوا بِاللَّهِ جَهْدَ أَيْمَانِهِمْ لَئِنْ جَاءَهُمْ نَذِيرٌ لَيَكُونُنَّ أَهْدَىٰ مِنْ أَهْدِي الْأُمَمِ فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُمْ نَذِيرٌ مَا زَادَهُمْ إِلَّا نُفُورًا. You Ahl al-Kitab, you people of the book, you swear, oh, if God sent a messenger, if God sent Jesus, if God sent Moses, I will follow him. Oh yeah, now he has sent it. Now Moses is here talking with you. This is the word of God. What is in your mind? What is in your filthy heart, accept and hate. You hate what I say, you hate what God says, you all go to hell. 792 الذين كذبوا شعيب كانوا لم يعلموا فيها الذين كذبوا شعيب كانوا هم الخاسرين. Shu'aib was the name of prophet of God. I wrote a chapter about him in the book Holy Week on Earth. Go and read. There is a lot about him in the Quran as well. Those people denied Shu'aib, denied my messenger. They were losers. They lost. They all were destroyed. Slide 29. وما يستوي الأحياء ولا أموات وما يستوي الأحياء ولا أموات إن الله يسمع من يشاء. Dead and alive are not the same. Majority of you human shaped things who are walking on this earth are dead. Practically, technically, biologically, medically, you are dead. You are a spirit from hell who eat corpse of babies. Lamb is a baby, chicken is a baby. You are a demonic spirit from hell who came and possessed body of this entity that looks like human when he was 3 years old, kicked his human soul out, and you got the body. And there are billions of you in this planet. You are dead. Practically you are a dead human. There is no human soul there. Human soul died when he was 3 years old. The soul in these bodies are demonic spirits from hell. Test is very easy. Give them a hamburger. Give them a McDonald's shit. They eat shit. This is the proof that they are demon of hell. Humans cannot eat crap. Humans cannot eat corpse. You are dead. Walking dead. ما يستوي الأحياء ولا أموات. An alive human who is vegan and a dead zombie demon of hell are not the same. They are not equal. They go to hell and these people go to heaven. إن الله يسمع من يشاء. God will make anybody he decides to listen. يسمع, make you to sit here and listen. And when you listen, he will put it in your heart to understand and accept. ما أنت بمسمع من في القبور. He's talking to me. You cannot make this dead in the grave to listen because they are dead in the grave. This body is a grave, is a walking grave. You put a dead corpse in a location on the earth, it will become a grave. You put a dead corpse in your body is a grave. They are walking grave, dead. Do you get the logic? The soul which is animating this body is a spirit from hell. It's a dead human walking. He says, don't be so enthusiastic to change all of them. You cannot make a dead people in the grave, in a walking grave, to listen. If I want to, I make this person to listen, they understand, they change. And if they understand and change, it means the human soul inside that body was resisting, was not getting out. So kick the spirit of hell out and become vegan. 70 الذين كذبوا بالكتاب بما أرسلنا به رسلنا فسوف يعلمون. This is repeated. Those people who deny this book, Holy Week on Earth, which is my book, Book of God, and they deny what I, God, send to my messengers, سوف يعلمون. Soon they will see. Wait for the smoke in the sky. Billions of you will burn alive. Soon you will see. 64:12 وأطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول فإن توليتم فأنما على رسولنا البلاغ المبين. You must obey word of God, you must obey word of my messenger, which is Moses at this time, me, and if they walk away, don't worry about it. Your job is describing things clearly. I will deal with them. And what do I say? I say whatever book you have, you are Muslim, Christian, Jew, whatever you believe, that's fine. I don't care. I don't argue about every nonsense that you believe. You have to update it to vegan and believe the rest of the things that you do. Because this is word of God. 77:39. فَإِنْ كَانَ لَكُمْ كَيْدٌ فَكِيدُونِ. If you have a plan, fine. I have a plan too. You are doing conspiracy, fine. I will make the largest conspiracy. And you are lost already. Because God, I am watching everything that you do during the day, at night, in the home, with the phone, thinking, I see your plans, I see your cards, you cannot see my cards. You make conspiracy, I make conspiracy, we shall see who will win. 25:77. Tell them, ما يعبو بكم ربي لولا دعاؤكم فقد كذبتم فسوف يكون لزاما. What would my God care for you if it was not because of your prayers? For you, unbelievers, soon you will see. قل يوم الفتح. Tell them the day of victory. 110, chapter 110. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح, when the help of God appears and victory is ours, we will inherit this planet. That day has no use for you. لا ينفع for you. It doesn't have any use for you. Because you were unbelievers. And nobody will care about you at that time. You will be burned alive. 21:45. قل إنما أنذركم بالوحي. Tell them, I am warning you from the revelation of God that came to me. And God revealed, say, do injustice, I kill you all. فلا يسمع الصم الدعاء وإذا ما ينذرون. The deaf cannot hear it. And they were warned well. I am saying everything clearly. Homosexuals, lesbian, you have to kill like parasites. Corpse eaters, you should become vegan or you should kill them all. 11 commandments, all of it. You have to follow. 11 commandments, all 11 of them must be enforced on the planet Earth by death penalty. You pests don't have death penalty in some countries. Why? Because you are stupid, you are making your own rules, which is bad for you. God says death penalty for criminals. Do injustice, you have a court. If it is proved the guy is rapist, you have to kill him. The guy is murderer and proved in the court, you have to kill him. Should not feed him. 11 commandments, all of it must be enforced on the earth with death penalty in 220 countries which exist. If you don't, soon you shall see. Don't follow rules of God. Injustice you shall see. Slide 36. وَمَا تَسْأَلَهُمْ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ أَجْرٍ. I am not asking you a cent. I am not asking humans money. Preaching word of God should be free, and it is free. The book of God is free. Download it from our website free and learn. And I have put it in Amazon and selling it as well because they are printing it with paper. It costs them to print. And if it makes money, I will put it for an animal sanctuary. But content is free on the web. Download the book. 800 pages, read and learn. The last book of God. I'm not asking you money. I'm not asking you humans anything. These stuff that I'm telling you are from God. As a reminder for universes, not only this planet Earth, humans. There are lots of unseen entities here as well. They are here and listening. And take it to their own planets and say, oh, Moses came to the earth at this age and said these things. These are reminders for universes. Injustice should be removed, or else you will be burned alive. Slide 37. Exodus 20:12. You should not murder. You should not murder innocent people. You should not murder innocent animals. You should not commit adultery. Exodus 20:12. Adultery. Do you understand what adultery is? Everything that you all do. You should not do that. You should not steal. Exodus 20:12. 3,300 years ago God said that. It's repeating again. You should not bear false witness. Should not lie. 11 commandments, all of it. In previous slides and in the book you read all of it. All must be enforced on the planet Earth by every government by death penalty. If you do, fine. If not, wait for the whole planet to burn. Dry and wet. Vegans and corpse eaters. Sinners and pious all will die. Why? Because pious one move their nose up. I am pious, I'm doing good stuff, I don't care what they do. No, you have to do something. If you don't do it, if you see injustice is being done, if you see they are killing animals and you just watch, you will be burned too. 38:4. وَأَعْجَبُوا أَنْ جَاءَهُمْ مُنْذِرٌ. They say, oh, that's strange. A warner from God came. Yes, a warner from God came. وَقَالَ الْكَافِرُونَ هَذَا سِحْرٌ. هَذَا سَاحِرٌ. He is a magician. And كَذَّاب, he is telling lie. I am a magician. The way that I prove that I am talking with God directly, anytime that he wants and anytime that I call, most of the time I call, he answers, otherwise he says 97, I am busy now, come back at midnight. I have a proof for that with computer science and mathematics, and I described it in the book. I dare you come and see it in real. You're stupid reporters of TV and radio, record every bullshit, crap, garbage content that is there, and they don't distribute Word of God. Why? Because you are pissed, demons of hell walking on the land, eating hamburger which is corpse of animals. What can I expect from demons of hell? Yes, he is magician. This computer science that he shows is magic. Yeah, because you don't understand it's magic. It's not magic, it is miracle of God. He's telling lie, you shall see it's telling lie or not. 33:63. Yes, Alokan Nas and Esa. People ask you when this will happen. The big calamity, when it will happen. قل إنما علمها عند الله. Tell them God knows its time. وما يدريك لعل الساعة تكون. It might be very soon. It might be next week, next month. I don't know. He doesn't tell me his plans. He just says warn them. It is like a big weight of 1 billion ton floating in the sky on top of you, pissed. At any time might fall down and burn you all and smash you to dust. 705. حقيق على أن لا أقول على الله إلا الحق قد جئتكم I said to Pharaoh, what I say is from God. It is truth, it is justice. Let these people go with me. All of these Hebrew slaves, let them go. They didn't listen. What happened to him? Read your history. He died, him and his soldiers, in the sea. The same Moses is here, telling you, you little pharaohs, that pest was the king at least. You are nobody. You are a small pharaoh, have power over a chicken and a lamb. I say, let all of these animals go. All of you must be weakened. These animals are those slaves, and you are little pharaohs. I'm telling you, let all of animals go, all of you must become vegan, or else all of you will be burned alive. And you shall see. You listen or not, you shall see. Slide 41, Exodus 30:22. Moreover, Yahweh spoke to me and said, 23. Take you also unto you the chief spices of flowing myrrh, 500 shekels, and of sweet cinnamon, etc. You have to sacrifice for God. Sacrifice does not mean cut head of an innocent sheep and chicken. Sacrifice your money. Sacrifice your money for God. How? Buy food, give animals. Buy medicine, cure them. Spend money, make homes for them, and let them live. Supply finances for them, the same that you supply finances for your pest boy and pest girl and daughter and son, to put money for them to go to university and live like a dog and eat more corpse until they die. That money is wasted. Put some finances for animals, let them live happily. You have murdered their fathers and their grandfathers. You owe them. For generations after generations, you humans owe all sheep and cows and chickens. Sacrifice your money to help animals. Slide 42. وَالسَّمَاءَ رَفَعَهَا وَوَضَعَ الْمِيزَانَ. God created the universes and a sky and a space and Rawaza al-Mizan, and has put there balance and Mizan, justice. You are unjust, you will be burned. ما أرسلناك 34:28 ما أرسلناك إلا كافة للناس بشيرا ونذيرا. ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. I did not send you except then for everybody, all people of the earth, except then Bashiran and Naziran. Give them good news and warn them. Good news, vegans will inherit the earth. Warn them of the big calamity that is coming and will burn you all alive, and you go to hell and you will burn again for unlimited time. ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون, but majority of people don't understand it. What can we do? They are dumb. They are demons of hell. They are dumb by nature. They see and then they believe when it is over their head. At that time they believe that it's too late. 51:57 وما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون. I don't ask them any money, I don't ask them food, I don't ask them anything. If I do something, I do it for the unified field. And what I do? Warn you. Go vegan or you will be burned. The whole planet, all 7 billion human-shaped demons of hell who are here. 49:17 يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا على إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم. They say, oh, we become believers, now, congratulate us. No, I don't congratulate you. Good for you that you became believer. You saved your neck. This was blessing of God that put in your small brain to listen to these matters and understand and believe. This was a blessing. You have to thank God. You have to say thank you to God, who made you listen, who made your brain to process and understand that this guy is telling the truth. Moses is bringing my word. If you are truthful, you should be grateful to God. 32:11 قُلْ يَتَوَفَّاكُمْ مَلَكَ الْمَوْتِ. You are gonna die by the power of Israel, angel of death. Is going to kill all of you. وَكُلٌّ, all of you. ثُمَّ إِلَى رَبِّكُمْ تُرْجَعُونَ. And then you will go back to God. You are going to meet Him in the judgment day. Everybody who dies, there is a judgment for him. And there is a judgment for the whole planet because it was unjust. Slide 47. قُلْ أَنزَلَهُ الَّذِي يَعْلَمُ السِّرَّ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Tell them, these matters that I am telling you is sent to me by the person who knows every seen and every unseen and every secret in the universes and the earth, the unified field. He sent these subjects to me to tell you. Indeed, Kana Ghafurun Rahima. The Creator is forgiving as well, and Rahim as kind, merciful and kind and forgiving. If you have been acting like a dog eating corpse, you ask God, oh, forgive me, I stopped this stupid thing that I'm doing, I'm going vegan, I'm not going to do injustice. He will forgive you, and He is kind, and He will be kind to you. 48. أَلَمْ يَعْتِكُمْ نَبَأَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْ قَبْلِ. Have I not told you stories of those people who were living before you? They were all unbelievers. قوم Ad, nation of Ad, nation of Samud, nation of Aika, nation of Pharaoh, Egypt. Hundreds. Atlantis, why did they destroy it? Why Atlantis was destroyed? Because people were unjust. Time of flood, when the flood came, all earth was unjust. فَذَاقُوا وَبَالَ أَمْرِهِمْ. Karma of injustice that they were doing grabbed them. Azabun alim, painful torture is waiting for unjust people of this nation now. Nation is planet Earth. One nation is the earth. All are unjust. All will be punished painfully. You will be burned alive in World War III. Slide 49. 38-31 is أُرِزَ عَلَيْهِ بالأشرى الصافنات الجياد. This is about Solomon. Solomon was messenger of God. He received a lot of powers and a lot of help from God. And somebody gave them some horses, and he was patting the horses, and they were beautiful and expensive horses. And then that was a lesson for him. فقال إني أحببت حب الخير عن ذكر ربي حتى توارت بالحجاب. Then he came to his senses. Oh, look at me. I am adoring all of these horses and expensive stuff. I forgot the remembrance of my teacher, God. So, if you have received some material possessions, a house and home and business and money in the bank and stuff like that, material possessions, and you forget remembrance of God, remember Solomon. He had a government and a kingdom bigger than anything in the history in the past and present. Several trillion, zillion dollar he had. Some people have calculated it. Go and research. And God gave it to him. And he came to my senses. Oh, look at me. I am more attached to this material possession than remembering my teacher. Your teacher is God, teacher of all of you. Remembering God, connection with God. Salat means connection of Muslims, prayer of Muslims, prayer of you Jews and Christians. It's changed. It's increased to twice a day, before sunrise, before sunset, 1.5 hour. Morning, 1.5 hour, afternoon. You have to sit there and do pranayama. And I described how in the book. Remember God. Connect with God, you will live with prosperity and happiness. You don't, you will be burned alive in the plan that is going to cover the whole planet soon. 4:76. الذين آمنوا يقاتلون في سبيل الله. Believers fight and kill for the path of God. الذين كفروا يقاتلون في سبيل الطاغوت. Unbelievers also fight and kill on the path of injustice, on the path of those who are against laws of God. You are always killing each other. Believers fight for God, unbelievers fight for kings and prime ministers and whatever nonsense government that they have. فقاتلوا أولياء الشيطان. Kill all of those friends of Satan. إن كيد الشيطان كان ضعيفا. You must fight for the cause of God. And conspiracies of Satan are weak. Vegans, religion of God is not peaceful. If you don't fight, they fight with you, they kill you. Fight back. Slide 51, Exodus 28. 6 days shall you work. Seventh day, Saturday, you should not work. Holiday, rest. Sabbath, day 7, is for Yahweh, for God. Rest, do more meditation, read Book of God. Exodus 20:11. Respect your parents. 12. You should not murder humans or animals, anybody innocent. You are not allowed to kill anybody innocent. You should kill murderers. And this statement, this commandment is extended now very clearly. You should become vegan. You are not allowed to kill anything. No animal, no bee, no cockroach, nothing. "13. Don't envy possessions of your neighbor and other people or his wife. Don't look at her. 11 commandments must be enforced by every government of this planet with death penalty. If you don't have death penalty, bring it back. Every 11 commandment with the court and judgment of the court should be enforced with death penalty. This is the law of God. 34:47 قل ما سألكم من أجر فهو لكم إن أجري على الله. Tell them, I'm not asking you anything. Nothing, no money, nothing. My regard is with the Creator. وهو على كل شيء شهيد. And God is watching. God is watching me, God is watching you, watching everything at every time. The unified field that I described what it is and how it is everywhere at all the time and watching everything at all the time in the book. Read that. He is witness of everything. 53 قل نزله الروح القدس من ربك بالحق ليثبت الذين آمنوا وهدى وبشرى للمسلمين. Tell them, Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, justly is here to help believers This is guidance to the path of light. He will bring and gives good news to those people who surrender their will to the will of God. What does that mean? What does surrendering your will to the will of God mean? It means, I want to do this, God says do something else, you have to drop it down and do what He says. God says, don't do that, would you like to do it? Surrender your will, so don't do it. God says, do this stuff, and you don't like to do it, surrender your will. Even if you don't like it, do it. That means that. Why? Because He's a zillion times, a billion times more clever than you. He knows what is good for you. You don't understand. Your brain is small, your knowledge is small. You don't understand what is good for you. Majority of time, تحبوا شيئا وهو شرا لكم تكرهوا شيئا وهو خيرا لكم. There are stuff that you don't like which is good for you. There are stuff that you like what is bad for you. Listen to God. Surrender your will, which is will of an ant, ignorant, weak, stupid ant. Surrender that will to the will of God. Listen to what God says. And slide 1602 says, Holy Spirit is coming to help you to do that. Believers, it will help you and gives you good news. That vegans will inherit the earth. That's the plan. 54:25. They say he's telling lie. Moses is telling lie. He's not Moses at all, and he's telling lie. Is that so? Proof that what I say is sent by God. I wrote it in the book. Any of you who dare to come and sit and watch in real time, that is fine. Proof. I don't say anything without proof and reasoning. I am liar. You will see. slide 55. قل إنما أدعو ربي ولا أشرك به أحدا. I only invite you to my teacher, who is the teacher of universes, who is the creator of universes, the unified field, God, the creator. I invite you to that, to his words. And I do not assign anybody else to follow except the word of God. And what God says. He says, whatever I said to you in Quran and Bible and Torah, fine. You believe in it, you are Jew, you're Muslim, you're Christian. There are lots of sense and nonsense stuff in your small brain. That is fine. Believe in all of that. This is my last book. The last book says, whatever you believe, that is fine. These are additional things. You must be vegan. Update your books. That's the only thing that God added these days. 56. قل تربصوا فإني معكم من المتربصين. Wait and watch. And I'm waiting and watching with you. Waiting for the judgment day of nation of earth. '98. Last one for this video. Alam naj'al lahu aynayn. Didn't I give you 2 eyes to see and brain to think? I have been sending sign after sign after sign that the day is coming. Just open your eye and watch and observe. Observe your news. Observe your real newspapers and what is happening. I have sent signs. You watch, you will see. Wait. I, Moses, am waiting with you.